what?
28, 30, 15. It was the last scouting trip that I did. It was 2 weeks prior to when we went in. And I caught a glimpse of 2 bucks with frames. One was a 4-point at least. 2 of them had good frames. I only saw them for about 4 minutes, and it was what we needed to feel confident diving in here. We didn't want to be rushed. We wanted to take our time. So getting in 2 days before season was key. We're gonna get the llamas down to the water. We got a pond right here below us, but we're gonna stay here for the first night.
There's nothing real great about this spot.
From here we can go up or down, and we've got 2 different angles on the area that we want to hunt. Kind of reorganized everything. We're gonna move again tomorrow, so we didn't get too much strung out all over the place.
You can zip her up when you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably do that.
You ready? Well, I'm out.
See ya. Good luck. Brandon and I split up tonight. He is down below us here. We came up on top trying to get different angles into this area where we know that this buck is at. Haven't turned him up tonight yet, but the sun is just now in our favor. But the animals are still here. Found a pile of elk, found some deer, but the sun was just beating the crap out of us, so tomorrow morning will be a different story.
We're optimistic for the morning glass. We're going to do the same thing in the morning. We'll have the sun at our back. Deer should be more active. Yeah, saw quite a few deer, saw a bunch of elk, a lot of animals up and moving. We've got a full moon, so hopefully that doesn't hurt us too bad, but hopefully the morning glass is a little bit better.
And even for a sun-filled evening, that wasn't bad yesterday. As far as action goes, probably for what, the last hour?
Yeah. There's animals over there either way.
Yeah. I bet you he's still there somewhere.
Yeah.
But they'll be dancing this morning.
Nate had been in here scouting this summer, and the last place he saw one of the bucks we want to kill is clear across, and there's 8 bucks in there right now. It's still a little too early to see. It's a long ways away. Too early to see what they are, but it's a good sign. He did see a bunch of deer in that little basin, so I don't think they've moved anywhere. We'll just have to pick out the right buck.
Tomorrow's the opener. Tomorrow's the day that we can actually pack guns. We've got to head back to camp. Gonna meet Nate there, and then we've got another, what, 5 miles to where we plan to put our main camp for the rest of the hunt. It puts us a little bit more central to where we've been seeing the deer. It just, this area really opens up the country, so we can see a ton. That's why we wanted to stop here on our way in, but yeah, excited for tomorrow.
32.
We're heading on to camp number 2, which puts us about 5 more miles in, and right in the middle of where we'll be hunting deer tomorrow.
Well, we just made it to camp, second camp. We're both tired. We're gonna let these guys chill out for a bit. We'll go stake them out, get something to eat ourselves, chill out for a minute, get camp set up, and get up on top here and do some glassing tonight. So, should be a good night. Tomorrow's opening day, and we got one we need to find. We've seen quite a bit of deer.
Yeah, for a night look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No elk yet. Elk were quiet tonight.
Honestly, though, this is about the time we started seeing them moving last night.
What's that?
Last night, it's about the time we started seeing most of the movement.
Yeah.
Had some interesting turn of events when we got up in here. We've actually got a guy, we had a guy come in behind us down below us, and we have two guys up on the saddle up top. Interested to see what they do tomorrow. Kind of did a change of events as far as what our plan was tomorrow, but we'll put our heads together. We'll look at maps tonight in the tent.
Tomorrow's opening morning. We got a good game plan going. We're going to split up. Brandon's going to take the high ground. Myself, I guess I'll go in and get personal and see if he's still in that basin. He should be. Tomorrow could get exciting, but we'll know more. Hopefully we go in there and turn him up at least. But anyhow, other than that, we got the stove going and it's nice and warm. Fixing to go into a coma. We're all kind of beat after today. So it's opening morning. We left camp just over an hour before sunup. Our plan was Brandon was going to stay back up on top. I was going to drop down into his honey hole, and we did that. And we're sitting in the back end of the basin. And the group of deer that he's kind of been known to be around is up and out, but he's not. He's doing what they do. Right now he's being a dick, but he's here somewhere. That's the frustrating part. We're gonna spend the whole day in here, but we're gonna work the drainage just behind him, make a little move. Shoot him from here, then we gotta go up to him. Like if he was just a little bigger, it would make all that work worth it. Short fronts, but as heavy as he's breathing, he had to have been shot at. Just not quite what we're looking for, and he's not the one that we're after. So far it's been a quiet evening. Got a lot of days to go. Patience. This area's frustrating, but frustrating for a reason. I think I'd go back and kill that 160 something before I shoot him.
My day consisted of being windblown all morning and windblown all night. Glassed all morning, found deer, no bucks. Windy. I think we're gonna check this big basin behind us that we haven't even put glass in yet. Nate found some deer in it, what, a month ago? A month ago, when he was in here scouting.
We decided to come check out a different basin this morning from camp. Either cross it off the list or hopefully find something good. That were higher up, that little bald knob there just to the right of the tree. Two of them crossed over there.
Like off that way.
Yeah. Been up here for a couple minutes now. About a month ago I peeked into this basin and there was a couple bucks on the far side in the cliffs. We'll see if anything new has called this place home.
So this morning was kind of a dud. All we saw were some elk down in the bottom. We're thinking now that our original plan was to hunt right here, hunt this basin because it was holding bucks, hunt a couple basins back off that Nate was in yesterday, and then head back out the same way to our truck. It's looking like it makes more sense for us to just keep bailing off and further in.
It would almost be too simple or too clean to keep it the way that we had it originally planned. This adds another level of excitement. It's super windy out, so we're debating on how long we're going to be able to withstand it, but we're going to give it our damnedest. We're going to split up again. One of us is going to look in the same basin that we keep seeing new deer in, but I'm actually going to go the opposite direction and look into a couple canyons from a different angle. Two does. I saw the ass and the back legs in the trees. Surprisingly, a lot of animals. There was actually a group of deer below us that were hugging the timber line. And they wanted to come out once. They made it to the edge and they stopped and turned around and went back into the timber. Tomorrow we're not supposed to have any wind, so it'll be really interesting to see what this basin has in it. Well, we're at the knob we were at last night. We saw a pile of animals down in here. Not what we're looking for, of course, but deer, elk. The weatherman said the wind was going to quit today, but he lied. It did not quit today. We didn't have anything out underneath us this morning like we did last night. We made a harsh decision the other night. We're going to change the route on which we're coming out of here. So we're going to pack up camp, we're going to bail off of here and bail down to where we can get into a couple other basins. That'll just give us a lot more to work with.
About 2.5 hours from the first camp down to where we've been seeing all the animals. So we're down in here. We are like 14 miles from the car. And then we can hunt just up out of here to where Nate scouted those 2 big deer.
But yeah, a little bit of science. It's actually not really science at all. It's actually 1800s technology of dig a hole and put a pipe in it and water comes out. Weird. So we built 2 spring boxes, one here and one there, to get clean running water into our buckets, which should eliminate the pre, the present, and the post.
Taste.
It'll just get rid of the elk piss taste. Yeah.
So tonight Nate and I split again. He went topside back into the basin. We've already got Donah Fawn moving across. Still fairly early in the evening, especially for a sunny side hill. So it's a good sign. 5 minutes in, we found deer. Excited about this spot. We're actually down in quite a ways from where we've been. We're down in where we've seen all the deer. So it should be a good evening. Just wrapped up the glass for tonight. It's super windy again, like 25-30 mile an hour winds. Not a ton out, only saw a couple of does. Found out that this ridge we can see up in that canyon a little bit. So productive in finding places to glass from, but not a whole lot of animals out and moving. So ton of country to cover in the morning if we head over here. Good evening, just gotta keep going after it, see if we can turn one up.
You got snacks?
Yep.
Are you gonna stay up there all day?
I'm hoping he's dead by 8:30.
Finished out the morning glass. Those 2 bucks ended up moving right down into the bottom of the timber. Bedded. We just not something we wanted to kill this morning. Nate's up on the ridge, clear up on the white rock. He's gonna stay up there the rest of the afternoon and glass. He can see into that next basin from over there. So he's gonna stay up there and do an evening glass up there. We're gonna run back to camp, get some water situated. Nice, clean, fresh water. Do a little bit of camp chores down there. And then tonight, I think we're gonna head clear out and see if we can get an angle to help glass into that next basin.
Well, we've had an elk bugle. Sun's just going down right now, so we're gonna load up, kind of work our way through some timber. We came down through some really good looking stuff. So we're gonna work our way back through while we still have shooting light in case we bump something out of the timber and find something that way. So
Took a pretty good nap, ate some lunch, drank some water, had a chocolate phase cinnamon twist bear show himself right below me. Kind of put a damper on things. I had big hopes for that basin. We're debating about tomorrow's plan, weighing options. So we just got on top, and we're kind of working some of the same basins, but from a different angle. We think these bucks are timbered hard. Well, at least the good bucks are timbered. The little guys don't give a shit. They're just mid-October bucks doing what they do. So we're kind of in the same basin that we've glassed before, but we've never glassed it from this angle. So Brandon's on the other side, doing the same thing. Didn't see anything. Brando found a couple small bucks and some does, the same bucks we saw yesterday. Our goal is to meet up here at a spring and come up with another game plan.
full on water, had a little breakfast, had a Pop-Tart. And now our plan is that we're so close to the top here, get up there by lunchtime, have a look at the lay of the land, see what canyons we can see, what it's like over there. It looks pretty good on the map. We know there's been pressure, there's been shots all week on that front side somewhere, so we know there's been pressure up there, but there shouldn't have been too much pressure from the top side, so we're hoping we can get up on top, roll either direction, and turn up a buck.
We're going to split up and glass different parts of this backside. So I'm going to run this ridge all the way down, glass in. I can glass both sides, which is nice. So hopefully we find something new. It'll give me different angles into the basin I was in last night where Mr. Yogi Bear was.
Nate got over there, just barely got over there and found two, sounds like pretty decent bucks. So he hollered, and as we come around that way, I don't know if there's like two shooters, if we're gonna try and 1, 2, 3 them, like get them both killed, or if he just wants second opinion on the buck.
They were coming up to shoot. He looks like he would have been a 4-pointer, but his front got busted off. He's a crab 4 on his left, big back end, just one. There's 2 of them. There's a baby 3-point that's bedded right down here. The big one dug out of bed, then went out of sight, and the baby sat in the bed that the big one dug out. He hasn't come out the other side, so he's got to be, if the little guy's bedded there, the big guy's bedded there with him.
So you can't see the big guy?
Can't see him.
I mean, he's the best buck we've seen this trip.
Big back end, huh?
Decent.
Yeah.
You want to kill him?
I don't think so, but I don't think he should live.
I'd like to look at him, but probably should be on the gun, and once he stands up, you kill him.
Oh, right here below us. Right here below us. Holy shit. There's a 1 horn, 3 point, 4 point. Right here below us. Don't move. There's another one behind them too.
What do you think? You're gonna kill one?
I don't know what he is.
The one's a 5 on one side, the lead buck.
Yeah.
What? You killing him?
Yep. How far do you think?
200. You don't need to do anything.
200?
200. Make sure both turrets are on 0, Nate. The windage turret and the elevation turret.
Yep.
Okay. He's looking at you.
Huh?
He's looking at you.
Should I kill him?
Yeah, if you can. Hit him. He's dead. Good shot, Nate.
Thank you.
Should I kill the 1 horn?
Yeah, they're coming out the bottom now.
Should I kill him?
How bad do you want tonight to suck? Still there.
Should I kill him?
Good night. Good shot, Brando. We've got 2 bucks within 5 yards of each other. Dude! At 4 points. He's a 5x4 on that one side.
Yeah, that's a big deer.
That's a good deer. His ears fooled me when he was looking at me, but doubled on the second to last day. Good job, man.
That's fun.
Thanks, buddy.
That's a big deer.
That's a good deer.
I never killed a 1 horn buck before. He's a big bodied deer though.
Yeah, he is.
That's an old deer.
How many days have you been in here now? 7? Tonight's gonna suck.
No, it won't be that bad. They're top
Oh, they're
third.
above the shale.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and once you get to here, we're downhill.
Piece of cake. We should have. This is easy.
Thing is, once we get them back to camp,
We could sleep in tomorrow.
we ain't got to climb a single hill.
No, we don't. Last ditch effort paid off, man. Come up top and ride it out. Thanks for sticking with me.
Thank you. You're the one that put all the work in here. Is that your biggest deer that does?
I mean, getting a double might have been lucky.
Pretty luck.
But everything that we did all week put us in the position that we were in that night.
How often do you kill 2 deer?
Yeah. Work our dicks off for 7 days, passing up little bucks, sticking with it. Comes down to our last night, and we double, and both of our bucks are 5 yards from each other.
We had a long list of boxes to check off, and we just kept after it. And if one didn't work, we went to the next. You can make your own luck on a hunt, and this is just one of those that just reaffirms that.
Anyhow, we already have our order menu, like down to a T for supper tomorrow. Any normal human will dream about that meal. So, it was a great day. Unbelievable day, unbelievable trip.
First half of the day we did like 25 or 30 river crossings. Some of them were good, some of them were pretty sketchy. But we made it. Double-digit day. Boots are soaked, still got squishy toes, but we made it. Successful day. Made it easier knowing we were packing out 2 bucks. So today would have sucked if we did not kill anything. Would have been a long day. It's a wild trip, pretty crazy.